Hey, look at these retards. Okay. Keira Knightley's laughter at J.K. Rowling question sparks fresh backlash. Of course it does. Written by Chantal Bilson. Actress Keira Knightley is facing fresh backlash over footage that shows her laughing during a question about J.K. Rowling's trans views. In September, it was announced that Knightley, 40, would be starring in the upcoming audiobook Harry Potter: The Full Cast Audio Editions. This thing right here is entirely unnecessary. We have an incredible version of the Harry Potter audiobook. It is the best version. It is the Stephen Fry version. He does an amazing job with the actors, with the voices, with the characters, with everything. We don't need anything else. Whatever this full cast edition thing is, whatever this money racketeering nonsense is, we don't need it. And the fact that people think we do need it, that we need to hire 30 different actors to play these roles, is entirely stupid. The focus here should be on the book, should be on the story, should be on the writing. Stephen Fry did an amazing job elevating that writing with his performance. If you're going to stack this with a cast of cool voices of people we all know, it's going to entirely take me out of the story. Anyway, the perfect product's already been made. We don't need this. Anyway, going on. So Keira here, lovely Keira Knightley, 40, starring in the upcoming version. That's fine. She's voicing the loathed character of villainous Hogwarts headmistress. That's a spoiler, kind of. Professor Umbridge. Umbridge? Is that how they spell it in the book? Anyway. Knightley defended her decision to participate. She hardly defended it. She kind of laughed a bit and she said, I think we should all just get together. That we should get along. Is that really... That's not defending her position. She's not fighting anyone here. What was she defending? She defended her position to participate in the franchise during an interview with Decider, stating that she was not aware of calls to boycott the project due to author J.K. Rowling's outspoken gender-critical views. She wasn't aware. She might not have been aware. Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she has other stuff going on in her life. Maybe J.K. Rowling having an opinion on what constitutes biological womanhood. Maybe that's not that important to Keira. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she doesn't think that that's a hill to die on, and she actually just wants to have little roles and live her life. Anyway, so she was not aware. That's fine. Gender critical views. All she believes is that women should have separate spaces. That there's a distinction between biological womanhood and trans womanhood. That's her gender critical view. It's ridiculous. About the transgender community. I was not aware of that. No, I'm very sorry, she said, adding that she hoped people with different opinions could find respect for one another. What a bitch. How could she say this? How could she think this? How could she think that people should find respect for one another? I'm flabbergasted that she could believe such a thing and she could say it outright. But now she's facing fresh backlash following footage of her response being shared online. The video shared by the outlet shows Knightley letting out a laugh after saying she was very sorry. She also laughs after suggesting, we're all going to have to figure out how to live together. Okay. Although laughter can be caused by nerves, comments under the footage are united in the belief that Knightley wasn't being genuine in her apology. The comments either fall into the category of people saying she's a huge transphobe, and she's a secret fascist who's suddenly coming out of the woodwork like a louse, or they believe that she is somehow she's been emboldened to fight in woke propaganda. She's done neither. She is just living her life. She's just answering a question she probably wasn't expecting. And she's a little bit awkward about it. She laughs a little bit and she's just trying to say, look, I don't know. I'm just trying to do my role. I'm trying to be an actress. That's my goal. That's my profession. My profession is not to be an activist. My profession is to act. I'm acting currently. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, she's not fighting on anyone's side. She's not in a battle here. People have to relax, man. People have to shut the hell up. Although laughter can be caused by nerves, yeah, maybe she's nervous. Maybe she recognizes that she's in a field of minds set by insane people, and she can't get out of it without ruining her life, apparently. Comments under the footage are united in the belief that Knightley wasn't being genuine in her apology. Nowhere on the internet are comments ever united. It's a terrible place to be. This is the worst answer. One person wrote in a comment that gained more than 16,000 likes. Wow. That laugh says, not sorry. Oh, you call her out. Call her out. What a horrible person. Call her out. It's the little laugh scoff that got me. Like a teenager apologizing when they get told off for talking. Sure. Okay, comment 500 likes reads, is she laughing? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Gosh, this is the worst answer. she could have given you a worse answer. I assure you, if your concern is transphobia, she could have given you a worse answer. She could have gone straight balls to the wall with a horrific transphobic answer, and you would be looking at what she's done now, and you'd be being like, wow. What? That's the worst answer she could have given, really. Even Knightley's fans struggle to make sense of her laughter. So sad. I love Keira Knightley. She doesn't know who you are, by the way. Person, you love Keira Knightley. She has no idea who you are. She's an actress. She's just doing her job. So you shut up, go back to your little corner, go play in the bins, let Keira do her stuff. Okay, don't get involved in celebrities. It's fine. They're making movies. You like the movie? That's great. Stop loving celebrities. But a laugh answering that is something shocking. Stop being shocked. You're a retard. Shut up. Someone else share what they took from footage. Translation: Keira Knightley doesn't care about trans people. You know what? She probably cares about her family. She probably cares about her career. She probably cares about, I don't know, trying to be a good person. That's what she cares about. What do you mean she doesn't care about trans people? Why should she be overly invested in your trans war? This is insane. Okay, other actors involved in the project. Stupid audio project that shouldn't exist include Kit Harington, Hugh Laurie, Matthew McFadden, Riz Ahmed, and Cush Jumbo. Ewan Ryan, Ruth Wilson, Simon Pegg. I don't know what role is Simon Pegg playing? Hasn't he already said because he was in the game. He was in the Hogwarts game, and he was super sorry about it because he didn't realize that J.K. Rowling's actually Hitler in disguise. I don't understand what he's doing back. That seems pretty desperate, Simon. Anyway, James McAvoy, Matt Berry. What role is Matt Berry playing? Look, I'll say this is interesting. I would like to see what they're playing. But my problem here is that instead of listening to the story, I'm going to just be listening for the voices of Matt Berry, Simon Pegg, and Kit Harington, and trying to work out, where they are, what they're doing, and that's all I'm going to be thinking about. I'm not going to think about the story at all. This is a stupid product. Anyway, not as stupid as the people who are apparently using Keira Knightley as the new face of the trans war. Bloody ridiculous.